Окей. Мы наследие. Начинаем опять с этого места, где по уровень. Идем выполнять одну заданку. Это сейчас что? Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Не знаю, что она хочет. Куда-то пойдем. Сейчас будем искать туда проход. Я не знаю, куда, что она и куда. Я уже забыл. Ой-ой-ой, так.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Тут камни, земли, чего-то там, да. Ну, они-то тут есть. А вот и камень, да? Это не камень, это сова. Это сова. А где, как ты думаешь, может находиться камень? Ну вот этот камень. Раз он тут сказал, значит он тут находится. Ну ладно, не важно. Идем туда. Находить задание. Да. Давай, идем. Сюда. Понятно, доспеха. Пустой предмет. Новый код. Сейчас, конечно, весна. Что и куда я вообще? Осторожно. Хорошо. Буду осторожна. Поле призыва на матч. Так, куда я вообще? С кем я буду говорить? Так, тут призраки гоняются за другом. Так, мы идем.
Revelio.
Все понятно. Короче, я забыл, что тут этот проход. Этот кабинет. Я здесь. Грязняшка.
Welcome back.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Hello, Professor. I have news. Goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Да ну
I had
серьезно,
hoped
куда
that when
к
the time
этому
came, the
даунлоить?
occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good.
Ну блин.
I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Зачем мне проходить вот эти тупые испытания? Что они дают вообще?
Revelio.
Рабелио. Куда она меня ведет? Показывай. Ты еще издеваешься?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Ура. Ура! Ну, меня куда-то повело. Флажок. Так, флажок. Класс. Где кабинет директора?
Revelio.
Куда идти? В смысле ничего не оставил? Ты сейчас издеваешься надо мной? Я отслеживаю. Еще как. Куда я иду? Так. Блэк у меня раздражает. Дурацкий. События, они происходят за 500 лет до события книги Гарри Поттера, то есть фильм.
Revelio.
Чтоб меня не увидели, я вот так пойду. А, это кабинет. Подожди. Это кабинет профессора Фига, что мне тут бояться? Я забыл, что это
Professor
кабинет
Fig,
Фига.
the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
У меня
I
какая-то
see.
маска слишком большая.
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the
Такая
password to get
реакция
past the stone gargoyle.
невероятна.
The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing
Оборотное
may come in
зелье,
handy.
сит-даун.
Let's just
Одна
say
месяц
I felt the need
готовится.
to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Ты сейчас издеваешься, оно месяц готовится должно. Что ты делаешь?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Хорошо, увидимся там, пошли.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Профессор кулыкается. Это я просто в афике. Я иду типа крутой, я профессор, я... Так, тихо. Это кто? Я такой иду, я такой крутой иду.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Нет, нахрен пошел.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir. If you
Зелье спроси, sit down, please.
Thank you, Sharp. I just hope you
Если бы он бы сказал, то зелье, я бы... Ладно, все, давайте.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls,
так палишься, господи.
What could the headmaster want?
Я телепортнулся могу? Не могу. Пока никого нет.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Ну ты даун, что ты такое говоришь?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word?
Нахрен пошел.
Professor Black,
Аня.
again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Я этому профессору сейчас столько
What did we
репутации.
do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Ай-яй-яй.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well,
Ну,
yes.
я не знаю,
He's
честно, что
handling
мне
some
сказать, но это
official
просто
ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may,
I see,
I am wary
бесишь.
of how much time the new fifth year seems to
Сделано
be spending
запись.
away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness.
Да пофиг на
You
это
cannot
руку,
believe
что
everything you
Ранрок.
hear,
Ты
Professor.
чё
No,
гонишь?
no, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you.
Вот и иди
But I'm
занимайся.
happy to look into.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Ушла?
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
Ну да, сказать
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Ой, я так хотела побывать в этом месте, но оно вот тут находится. Вау, вот тут же, это же, ну... Вот тут сидят директора.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Бойся.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Ну, сейчас.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope
Серьезно, да? Блин, я такое сейчас и так касаюсь.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Что значит заканчивается? Ты чего? Что значит заканчивается? Не-не-не-не-не. Нет.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Задание серьезно. Ну блин, у меня опыта немного.
What are you up to now?
Вот. Стоп. Нет, еще вот еще какой-то квест. Проберитесь в кабинет директора. Идемте пробираться в кабинет директора. Я смогу телепортнуться? Смогу. И это хорошо. Я рядом. Добежимся. Так. Все, сейчас сколько время? Время есть, забежимся. Вот задание завершено, но мы пока проберемся. Директор, сокровище. Проберемся, пожалуй, в этот кабинетик. Кабинет директора. Узнаем что-то там. Ну и, наверное, все. Или пойдем выполнить заданки с Натей и Поппи. Там, наверное, с ними вроде надо просто поговорить. Так, давай. Лестница выстраивать. Капец, он же геморный подмаз. Так. Понятно. Вот твою мать. Этот кабинет что так высоко находится? Как он туда поднимается?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Ты вот тут вот камни эти вижу камень.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is.
Так. Сюда можно. Почему, мадам? Иду пробираться в твой кабинет. Так, все, забери. Так, идем. Серьезно. Времени есть. Ну, идем. Так, я запомню, если что, пароль. Он так...
Gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Я скажу пароль. Яма, давай.
Toujours pure.
Так, идем. Аккуратненько идем. Фиг должен отвлекать этого профессора.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Я читаю, давай. Понятно. СПС. Куда ты меня отправил?
Where am I?
О,
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
класс.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Хватит. Это снова я. Короче, ситуация уже как-то происходила. Происходит сейчас другая. Запись. Короче, у меня ошибка с записью. У меня та серия записалась. После ней произошла ошибка. То есть она не хочет на флешку лезть. Пока что проблема нерешаемая. Я прочитала все способы. Но ее пока нереально решить. Поэтому сейчас пересказ. Мы, короче, сейчас покажу. Вот она. Мы попали в ее измерение и пытались украсть. Мы перли дары смерти. Мы украли сначала базиновую палочку, потом мантию. Сначала мантию ребенка, потом палку, потом камень. И вроде бы сейчас палочка у меня в руках. Вот. Да. Такие дела. Мне обидно, что запись видео не может конвертироваться на флешку. Так, что есть, то есть. Всем пока.